Hey Jeff, my name is Tyson, and in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. You're most likely sitting there asking yourself, why am I doing this? What's in it for me? Well, you're lucky because I can read minds. And the answer is a lot of the time, most local business owners are often too busy running their own business to really learn how the internet can really benefit them and their company. And sometimes really the only hesitation is knowing who an expert is and who isn't when it comes to hiring someone. So I've found that giving local business owners a free, easy plan of attack of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of these local business owners coming back saying, hey, we like what you do. Tyson, can you take care of this for us? So if by the end of the video you like what you've heard and you can see that our techniques can help your business, go ahead and shoot me a message and we can chat. Or by the end of the video you just want to take these tips and tricks and give it a shot on your own, that works for me. So let's show you 3 things that you can do to set your company above your competition. So let's just jump right into it. The first thing is content. We can see right here, this is looks like a Facebook page you guys have. It doesn't look like you guys have a website itself. The reason why we want to make sure we have a website is because it will optimize really well with Google. With that, Google likes to see about 1,500 words to 2,000 words to optimize with them. And when we do that, it really helps Google really work with your site. So you can see with your competition here that they've got CV Electric here. This is one of the kind of big guys and big names here around the valley in Utah. But with their website, it's kind of got modern design. They've got enough content here that if we go to a free tool I use, which is called SEO Quicks, which you're welcome to use, they've got about 1,000 words, but they're a little short of that. But because of that content, it helps optimize really well with Google on their home page. So, and another one of the leaders here as well is Tech Electric here in the valley. Same thing, they've got a nice modern design on their website. They've also have about 500 words there. So we want to make sure we get a website up and going for you. When we do that, we make sure we get some good content on there that will optimize really well with Google. And with that, we also want to make sure that the keywords are being hit. I imagine you've heard some people talk about keywords when it comes to websites. And with the keywords here, we want to make sure, if we point out here, that you're being found for things that people are searching for, especially like electrical contractor, Cache Valley Electric. In this case, this is what they're being found for. So if we make a website for you here, we'd want to make sure that you guys are being found for, electrical contractors here in Logan, Utah, or electricians in Logan, Utah, and that's being popped up. And we can see that if we do that in a Google search, so if we pull up a Google search here, we can see that if we type in electrical contractor, electricians in Logan, Utah, if we pull that up, we can see that you guys actually are right here on number 1 on the map pack, which is really good. Good job on that. What we see, the first thing we see when we do that is actually the ads that are right above it. And the ads are good. They're not bad. They can be useful if they're done correctly, but if not, they can kind of be a little bit of waste of money. So we want to make sure we're doing it correctly there. But if we, like I say, we scroll down to this area that you guys are number 1 in right now, is the map pack. And that's what that's called. And what the map pack is responsible for the next thing I want to talk about, which is citations. And citations are a name, address, and phone number. With that, you're probably okay. So, well, I'm already number 1 now. How do I keep staying at number 1? Well, we want to make sure you're getting enough citations to stay at number 1 so people aren't going to bump you down. And it looks like you guys got a lot of reviews, which is really, really good as well. So citations reviews are directly responsible for this area. But the citations, how we find out how many more citations than what your competition has, we use a program called whitesparks.ca. And we can see this is for electrical contractors here in Logan, Utah. We can see these are all the top citation people that have the top citations in Logan, Utah. We can see that Cache Valley Electric's got 67. CJ Electric has got 36. Tech Electric's got 36. CG Electrical's got 32. We see Bait and Timberline Electric's got 22. We see you guys are at about 21. So we'd want to make sure we increase those citations by going out to places like using Facebook for citations, Whitebook, Yellow Pages, Yext, CityStar, YouTube, BBB. All these places have places we can find citations. And with the citations, we can enter those in, submit them, and make sure we increase those so you guys will continue to stay at the number 1 on the top on the map pack there, which would be great. And so then if we scroll down just a little farther here, this is where the next thing a lot of people use is the organic search area, where you're going to be able to find your website and where people look you up and are able to click on your website and see what you're able to do. And what is responsible for ranking yourself up in that area is called backlinks. And what a backlink is, For example, for a backlink for electricians in Logan, Utah, backlink is simply put, basically if one site, site A, is pointing to site B, then site A is acting like a backlink or a link juice is what we like to call it, for site B. It's basically, and what it really does is it's a popularity contest for your website, and it gives you more authority in Google's eyes when you do that. So the best way I explain to people is the more people you know, the more likely people are going to know of you. And with that though as well, the other half of a backlink is also how related those sites are back to you. For example, we want an electrical supply company, electricalsupply.co or .com, linking to you and pointing back to you, versus like a place like Pizza Hut. I mean, they deliver pizzas, and you guys don't do that, so it doesn't make sense. We want to make sure we get nice relative sites, and a lot of those sites pointing back to you, so we can push you up in this organic search area, so you guys are found on the first page. And we can see that we scroll down, you guys look like you're on the second page of Google. As you come up there, it looks like there, and then your Facebook page found there. So that's not bad. We want to make sure we get your website, and that's a lot easier to do that, because it's kind of hard to use that the backlinks with Facebook pages. But we can see if we use this program, you can once again use that free program. You can go out and use that. It's kind of hard, like I said, it doesn't really work well with Facebook pages, the free program. If you go here to this page info, it doesn't do anything because it's not an actual website or an actual domain. But we use a program called Ahrefs, which is a paid program, and they go out and actually find some of your competitions and all their backlinks they have. You got Cache Valley Electric's got about 11,000, sorry, and then Tech Electric's got about 240, and your Facebook page does have a few backlinks to it. You have about 15, but we could definitely want to make sure we can increase that by quite a bit. So then you guys are, like I said, coming up in that organic search area, so you're number one on the first page, and we can push you up above some of these yellow pages and home advisor sites, so you guys are found at the top when people are looking for electricians. And we do that with those backlinks. So that's just to kind of wrap things up. The three things that basically would help you bring in your better online presence. First thing would be content. At least have about 1,500 words to 2,000 words, and the best way to do that, we got to get you a website going and get you a domain and things like that. And we could definitely help you out do that and make sure we're optimizing with Google. The second thing is increasing those citations that you already have. We'd increase those from at 21. We'd want to make sure we can really increase that to maybe 200 to 300 of those, so you guys are just beating your competition by a landslide. And that way you guys may continue to maintain that spot at the number one spot in the map pack area. And then the third thing is the backlinks, or the link juice, and that will help you guys move up. Once we get your website up and going, we move up in the organic search area, so you guys are on the first page when people are looking for electricians in Logan, Utah. So and if you had all those strategies implemented in today, you guys would be number one across Google right away, if we could get everything working right away. So, but I remember I told you you're probably psychic. I'm a psychic, and you're probably wondering what do I do now with this information? Well, like I said, you can take this and give it a shot on your own, and I'm totally fine with that. Or if you want to save yourself some time and probably go with the most efficient route, give me a call on my cell phone. That's 801-885-3422, or you can give me a call on my office phone, which is 435-557-0372. Once again, my name is Tyson Galovich, and look forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks so much.